I'm your huckleberry.
What's up, fishy friends? Welcome to Tim's School of Fish, and class is in session. I am super excited today because we are going to take a look at another knife from Fintiso. I took a look at that Fintiso Falcon. It was freaking awesome. Today we're going to take a look at their new release called the Apollo. Fintiso was kind enough to send this to me for review, so I'm really excited to share this with you today. So without further ado, let's get this camera turned around and take a closer look.
Hey man, do me a favor and go ahead and hit that like button. While you're at it, go ahead and subscribe. It sure does help the channel. We sure do appreciate it a lot. Thank you very much, man.
All right, so the Fintiso Apollo comes in this magnetic clasp box. We've got the Fintiso logo here on the lid. On the bottom of the lid, it says Endless Exploration, Endless Sharp. Your knife is going to come in a nice little pouch here. We've got a sticker, we've got a cleaning cloth, and they send an extra set of hardware. If you strip out a screw or something, it's always nice to have another one. So thank you, Fintiso, for the extra hardware. Very nice touch. So let's take a look at this knife. All right, so our overall length here is right about 8 inches. We've got a 3.5-inch blade, 4.5-inch handle. We've kind of got a modified clip point blade here, or a reverse tanto if you want to call it that. We've got a thumb hole for deployment. We've also got this fuller here. And we've got a bit of a sway here in the blade. Really interesting blade design that's PVD coated. It's a high saber flat grind. There's not a bunch of billboarding, so I appreciate that. We've got Fintiso here and our blade steel, which is 14C 28N. On the clip side, we've got some jimping on the spine here and a nice thumb ramp. This one is also a flipper tab, so multiple ways to deploy it. We've got some nice jimping on that flipper tab. We've got aluminum scales on this one. Now, some people don't like aluminum scales because they say it gets scratched up. Simple fix for that. If you don't want your aluminum scratched, don't put your keys and other stuff in the pocket. But I like aluminum. It is light, it is tough, and I have absolutely no problem with it at all. We've got pretty much a deep carry pocket clip, not completely deep carry. You're going to have that much sticking up out of your pocket. That does not bother me at all. That clip is not reversible, so this is going to be tip up right-handed carry only. We've got a T8 torque screw on our pivot. That is a captive pivot. T6 body screws on this one, open construction, which I really appreciate it because it just makes it easier to clean your knife. We've got stainless steel liners on this one, and those are milled out for some weight reduction. This one is a liner lock. We've got about 35, maybe 40% lockup on there, so good lockup. We've got good access to that lock bar. It's scalloped out over here. No jimping on the lock bar, but it is easy to get to. They gave us plenty of access. Let's check the action on this bad boy. Pow! Flipper works great. It is easy to reverse flick, easy to thumb flick. I have not adjusted the pivot at all. Pretty good action. It's not completely drop shutty, but I will loosen the pivot just a little bit to my preference, and I'm sure the more I carry it and the more I use it, that will work itself out a little bit. Our blade here is dead nut centered, so good centering on that. And I just discovered we've got a little hidden lanyard hole here, and I really like that as opposed to putting a hole through the scale. I don't like when manufacturers drill a hole through a nice, beautiful scale, so I really like these hidden lanyard notches, hidden lanyard holes, so I definitely appreciate that one. Now, in the hand, Almost everybody's going to be able to get a full 4-finger grip on this. Now, I normally do not like knives that taper toward the butt end, but this one feels really good in my hand, and I think it's because this little bit of a swell right here makes it seem not so skinny here. So full 4-finger grip feels good in a hammer grip. Saber grip feels really good, and your thumb falls right on that thumb ramp. Nice jimping on here, so that feels outstanding. Feels good in a reverse grip. Gas station stabby grip feels good. No hot spots, no warm spots. You can feel that clip a little bit, but it doesn't present a hot spot. You just know it's there, but it's not a problem at all. Fit and finish is outstanding. Action is outstanding. Everything is chamfered down nicely. No sharp edges, no pokey parts. I really like this one. I love this olive sort of color, kind of an olive green. It's not really an OD, it's not olive drab. Sort of a greenish color. I really like that. Just a killer looking blade on here. I really like that fuller. I love the shape of this blade. Great action, great ergonomics. This one is a winner, boys and girls. I will link this down below if you want to go check it out. I know that it's available on their website now. If it's available on Amazon yet, I will link that down below as well. So there you go, boys and girls. That is the brand new Fintiso Apollo. I really like this one. As always, I appreciate you for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down in the comment section. Let me know if you've got anything from Fintiso and what you think about it. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Just click my logo right over there. That's it for this episode of Tim's School of Fish. Boys and girls, class dismissed.